Hey, what's up everyone? My name is eden8. I am here to play OneShot. This is a 2D puzzle game, and I'm pretty excited to show it off. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So this game is actually pretty cool and interesting, and I will say if you've never played it before, you might want to click off now. Oh my goodness. Hold on, chat. I've slightly messed this up. It's okay. We'll just lose a little bit of time. Sorry, Alex. I didn't correctly delete my save data properly. But it's okay. Don't worry about it, chat. Let me just quickly check something. This is actually kind of bad. Hold on, Alex, can I start over? I'm so sorry, chat. I am the dumbest person alive, actually. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so basically, I messed up because I was doing a cool thing earlier, and now my one shot is kind of messed up. So just bear with me. So I accidentally started on the New Game Plus option, and I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be on the regular, and now I have to mess with my save data. Um, oh no. Okay. This is terrible. So this game's also pretty similar to Undertale, though. Um, so that's why it's kind of janky. But hopefully I can fix it. And if not, I will start to cry. No, listen. We'll see if it's broken again. Chat with everyone. Okay, we did it properly this time. Let's go. So this is a puzzle game, so we have to do some stuff. 9217. 9. Oh no. Okay, what were the colors? 9 green, 2 blue, 1 yellow, and 7 red. 9 green, 2 blue, 1 yellow, and then... Okay, so this is a puzzle game, so we're gonna have to do a bunch of puzzling. And there is an auto masher in this game, but I'm not sure if it's actually working right now, or if I'm just really dumb. I don't think it's actually working. Don't worry about it, chat. Surely this run will still be underestimate. But yeah, so we're doing a bunch of stuff to help us progress. Like we found this basement key now. Yeah, I'm not worried either. And the whole reason we're doing this is so we can go down into the basement. And oh look, there's a mysterious light bulb. So, like I said, if you haven't played this game before, you should probably go do that right now. Because I'm about to tell you what the overarching plot of the game is. So, Nico, which is the character we're playing, is the savior of this world. And it is our goal to get this light bulb, but it's actually the sun. We are carrying the sun around with us. And once we save the world, everyone will be happy. Because basically the sun has died out in this world. And people can't live without the sun. So we're just gonna try and get it back for everyone. No, this is terrible. I really don't know why my auto masher decided to break, but now we can kind of read the text, right, chat? It's just like Undertale. It just got completely spoiled. Sly Freak! I told you to leave! I said if you're watching, you should leave. If you haven't played the game. This is not my fault. Okay, so now we're going to actually travel back to the entrance. There's going to be quite a bit of fast travel in this bit because usually it's faster to fast travel than it is to walk. And there is a crowbar up here. Well, it's a metal pipe actually. And now we're gonna sleep. And now we have to open the game. Alex has me chained down. Whoa, what kind of kinky stuff's going on in chat? So we're just telling Nico that our world and their world are different. Okay. Okay, so now we're traveling back down here. And there's a little factory here. And there's oh my god. There's a little place where we can turn this metal bar into a crowbar. And now I've fixed the text smasher. So this is what it's actually supposed to look like. So we're just gonna advance the screen. And now we're gonna fast travel. Like I said, we usually want to fast travel. And we'll come back here later on. But for now, we're going to go to the lookout. once again, we want to fast travel. And we're talking to this person who's actually a robot. But she looks like a person. I actually like this character a lot. Apparently you see a lot more of her in the Solstice ending, which is what we accidentally started earlier with the New Game Plus. But it's fine. We can just keep on moving. So now we're going back down to the outpost because we have a crowbar. So now we're gonna screwdrive the camera to get a lens. Combine that. Now we've got a charged battery. Yippee! And the reason we're doing this is so we can turn on this PC. So OneShot's pretty unique because stuff that you do in the game actually affects your real-life computer. So this is telling me to check my documents, and in my documents I have a file that tells me what a code. It gives me a combination, so I just get that open. And the reason I do this on this dialogue box is it actually pauses the game for me, so I don't lose any time whilst I locate the file on my computer. So in my computer it tells me 6, 3, 1, 4, 5. And now I get a gas mask, so there's other stuff like that that will happen. Like later on it will change our desktop background to help us solve a puzzle, but I already know what the puzzle solution is, so that's good. So now I'm just going to go towards this factory, and I actually use the crowbar again, because there's 2 items in here that I need. And one of them is a sponge, and then the other are these rubber gloves, I think. That's what they are. And I cannot stress this enough, chat. I haven't really speedrun this game. I may get lost, but hopefully we will locate the hospital, which is over here, because the hospital has a syringe that we need. Oh god. Yeah. Not the most optimal walking lines. But now we have everything that we need to progress. Because this game is just like I said, it's a puzzle game, so you combine items with each other to try and unlock the solution. So yeah, for example, we get the bottle here, and we fill it up with the gas. And now we walk over here, and we equip the syringe, so we get this weird liquid thing. So then we fill the bottle with the syringe, and then we put it on the sponge. Now we have a wet sponge, and now we travel back down to the docks. And there's this robot who's going to take us across the river so we can progress to the next area. But we actually need to talk to the robot lady again, so she'll give us this amber. So The funny thing is, in the original one-shot game, you needed 3 items, and there's like a place where you close the game. In the original one-shot, if you close the game at any point, oh, then Nico would actually die. So it actually would have hit a lot harder once we do close the game later on. But yeah, the amber is one of the 3 items that will help us progress later on. Well, there's not other one-shot games, but OneShot was originally in itch.io game, and I believe it's that version where Nico dies if you close the game. Oh look, we only lost like 23 seconds. So yeah, this game is very much based on that. I think they polished up quite a lot of gameplay aspects. So now when you close the game, it auto-saves. But yeah. So now we are going to go into the ruins. And we actually have to give the sun away to help this lady who has the vines over the doors that we just saw. And doing this will help us progress. And we can come back here later and just pick it back up again. So giving her the sun means that we can help rescue this guy's sister because she's being trapped. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help his sister, and then they will give us the second item that we need to progress, which is this glowing dice, I believe. So this is the puzzle I was talking about. And that actually becomes your desktop background. But yeah, we're too smart, so now we can just leave. And hopefully I leave in the right direction, because I always seem to leave in the wrong direction for some reason. Yeah, I don't think this is the right direction. Yeah. Life's confusing. Like I said, I still get lost quite a lot. But chat, isn't this a fun game? Isn't everyone having so much fun? I can't believe I get lost. Okay, we found it. We found it, chat. It's okay. So now what we need to do is to help this shepherd guy with his sheep. And as a reward, he'll give us some wool. And we need the wool to trade. So we actually need to solve this puzzle. And I tend to do it like this. I don't know if this is the fastest way, but this is the way that I remember, so we'll just do it like this. And now that we've done it, so now we get the wool out, and we can trade it with this guy. So he's given us a bottle of dye. And that will oh wait, no, yeah, these siblings give us a feather. That's what it is, a feather. So, and that will help us progress to the refuge area. There we go. So that's nice of them, so let's just leave. Oh, and now we can get our light bulb back. And this part's actually kind of sad, because the person we gave the light bulb to has died, unfortunately. So now we leave. Okay, and now we need to go sleepy time. So this is kind of similar to Undertale, where the game will close and reopen. I think I already said this, but basically we just need to sleep in every area. Otherwise we literally cannot progress. I don't know why Nico is such a sleepy guy. But Nico is just like me for real. Because I'm also a sleepy guy. Okay, so now we have a pen, and we can sign our name, and we can be let through the gate by this nice robot person. And that was basically the Glen. I think the Glen is a nice area, but my favorite area is definitely the refuge area. I think the music and the design is just really, really cool. So now we get this absolutely banger soundtrack. These areas actually kind of remind me of Undertale. Like, the Barrens is the ruins, the Glen is like waterfall, Refuge is like car, the tower is like the end of Undertale. Also, if you missed my Undertale run yesterday, you're probably so confused why I keep talking about Undertale. Okay, we're actually gonna go sleepy time again. You can pretty much do it whenever you want, as long as you do it before you move on to the next area. So I'm just gonna do it now before I forget. But yeah, now we're in this new area. We're gonna do stuff. So we have to go over here towards this cafe, and we're gonna fast travel back and forth so we're not walking. And we're gonna pick up this metal can. And now we're gonna go up here and to the left into like these apartments. And there's quite a few things that we need to do here. So there's some scissors that we need to pick up, there's some magnets. Oh my god, is that Yatogami NL in the chat? Alright, so got some scissors. A lot of these rooms are kind of interesting to pick up. Well, interesting to go into on your casual playthrough. But they don't actually really do anything for the speedrun, so we're just gonna combine these items. But we're not done just yet. We need something to hold all of these things together so that it doesn't just fall apart. Alright, so now we're gonna go up here to the right. And we're gonna get some sellotape. And it's actually kind of funny, because you can't remove the sellotape from the table. Yeah, and you can't remove the stapler either because it's bolted to the table. Because if you talk to that clock... No, I fast traveled to the wrong one. If you talk to the clock person, she'll tell you that people try to steal the stuff all the time. So that's why they're actually stuck down to the table. Oh crap. So we have a number already that we can just put in. This one never changes, unlike the puzzles that we've done earlier, like when we checked the TV remote. That one always changes, and there's actually a kind of annoying puzzle coming up that always changes as well. And we do actually go through all three of these dialogue options because if you pick the awkward silence option, it just takes so much longer for like no reason. So we're just gonna go up here so we can fast travel in a little bit. And now... Oh. Let's see. And now we're actually gonna sit here for a little while. Because this takes like 30 seconds. So if anyone wants to say anything to me right now, now's your chance, because we're just gonna sit here for a while. The thing is, you have to sit through this twice. Because we're basically trying to get access to the library. Or like the back of the library, I should say, but we don't have a library card. Who are we calling? Well, the robot is calling the library manager. So the robot's just doing their job, but it's kind of annoying for our speedrun that we just have to sit through it. Alright, so now we found out that we need a library card. We're going to travel to the back alley. We're gonna pick up these. And now we're going to take a picture of ourselves. Is the manager called Karen? Probably. Okay, so this is slightly irritating because... Oh god. So the fourth goes first, the first goes second, the last goes third, and then I don't actually know if there is an intended way of doing this, or if there's someone who gives you a clue. Because in my casual playthrough, I'm pretty sure I just brute forced it. Okay, so now we're gonna travel to... I actually don't remember. I think it's the back alley. Actually, no, I did this wrong. Okay. Chat, I'm still getting lost. Alright, we're going towards the factory. And it's still faster to fast travel. That's why they call it fast travel. Okay, this is the puzzle I was talking about. What the hell? This isn't what I'm used to. Okay, let's try this. Okay, red, green, blue, blue, green? 2 lights correct? Oh my god. Blue, green, green, blue. Oh my god. This is terrible. Chat, let me cook, chat. You know, let's just try a different one. 3 lights correct, okay. 1 light correct, okay, okay, okay. Alright, why is life so hard, chat? Okay, we did it. I actually have no idea how to do that puzzle optimally. I just kind of brute force it until it works. Okay, now we have a library card. We can use this. But hey, that woman looked familiar. Because the robot we saw earlier, she actually built it. But we're not gonna ask her about it because that's slow. And now we can progress. So we're gonna show this guy the journal that we've been carrying around this entire time. Alright, now, chat, we're going to enter a part of the game that I always get lost on. So that's fun, right, chat? Okay, we just had a dream and the light bulb is smashed. And this means Nico is a little bit worried that the light bulb is going to be destroyed. And this is what we call foreshadowing. But yeah, now we have the third glowing object. So, remember earlier when I said in the original game, we couldn't close the game anytime we wanted? Well, that's what we're gonna go do now. We're gonna close the game because we have all the glowing objects. Yep, this room right here. Goodbye, Dame. Goodbye, Nico. Ah, where's my one-shot gun? There it is. So now we enter this weird part of the game where we can see Nico, but Nico can't hear us, and the sun has vanished. So we actually need to do a whole bunch of things. First of all, we're gonna talk to this computer, and we're actually gonna go to sleep again. So usually, this is where Nico would just stay asleep forever and ever, but we have a program open uh, that will help us with this part of the game. This will make sense if you've played the game before. It's a lot more interesting than it looks on stream. But trust me, I'm doing a lot of stuff in the in the background. So I'm opening, well, I have all these dialogue boxes that I need to clear. And now I have a maze that I need to go through. And this is what the program I have open is helping me with. So I know exactly which directions to go. Okay, and hopefully I go through these doors properly. Let me just check with the program. Yeah. So there's this clover that I can equip, and then the program overlaps with the game, basically. And it's telling us which doors to take, so we can progress to the end of the game. Isn't that cool, chat? It's actually a really cool concept. It's not one that I've seen before. I'm just making sure that I'm entering the right doors. Otherwise, we basically go back to the start. And I don't want to do that, because that loses time. So it's kind of worth just to double check which doors to go through. And now we have these puzzle grids to solve, which will also take me a little bit of time. But it's okay. Just making sure, yeah. This isn't even the longest one that takes me to clear. There's a really annoying one coming up. No, crap. And then this one's super easy. Easy peasy. This is the world's most annoying one, so we're just gonna try our best. Okay, I've actually already messed it up. Cool. This is actually where I usually lose the most times because I just haven't memorized it yet. Okay, now that I've done this part's a little bit easier. Oh my god, and I've messed it up. Yeah, I've actually messed this up quite a bit. Okay, we're missing this square. There we go. We did it, chat. Okay, now we can be reunited with the light bulb again. And this will lead into the part of the game where we have to decide whether or not to save everyone or if we want to save Nico. So if we save everyone, then Nico dies because he stays. So Nico, well, Nico uses they them pronouns, I think, actually. I'm misgendering them right now. So we can either save Nico by destroying the sun and everyone dies, or we can save the world and killing Nico. So I just had a bunch of dialogue boxes telling me what's gonna happen, and now we have a chance to tell Nico the truth. Yeah, chat, shall we destroy the sun or shall we save Nico? My vote is the sun. Okay, looks like chat wants us to destroy the sun. And there we go, that's time. So we actually did that in 38 minutes and 17 seconds, which is a PB for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this run. I'm sorry we had that false start at the beginning, but I hope you all enjoyed this game. Yeah, thanks for the GGs, everyone. If you're interested in more OneShot or Undertale, you should hit me up with a follow. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.